Operation Smile มีอาสาสมัครกว่า 5,400 คนจาก 80 ประเทศทั่วโลกมาช่วยผ่าตัดเด็กๆที่ปากแหว่งเพดานโหว่ในประเทศกำลังพัฒนามีการจัดอบรมแพทย์ที่จะมาผ่าตัดมีการฝึกฝนบุคลากรที่ไม่ได้มาจากด้านศัลยกรรมโดยตรงมาช่วยในการผ่าตัดรวมถึงมีการฝึกอบรมเด็กระดับมัธยมและมหาวิทยาลัยที่อยากมีส่วนร่วมในโครงการนี้
How does Operation Smile work?
It really is a volunteer-driven organization. I mean, we have employees. We have about 300 employees worldwide. We'll send out 180 missions this year around the world. But the overwhelming number of people that go on those missions are volunteers. They give their own time for free to be able to treat children that they have never seen before, that will never know their name. But they get great joy from doing that. And I think they give a message to our world that says involvement can create change. And the before and after of the child becomes a metaphor that really says involvement creates change. And I think that if people start to realize that if we all work together and help one another, we'll become good friends. I think the strongest bonds of friendship get forged in the service of others. You and I may have very little in common, but if we work together to help a third person, we'll become friends.
By volunteers, do you only mean doctors and nurses, or can anyone volunteer?
There's all sorts of people. We bring high school kids on trips. Oh. We need logistical people to volunteer. We need people to keep medical records of all the patients that come in. Mm-hmm. We're getting a medical record system now that's being donated by a group called Slantra in Ireland, that they're making it for free for us. Mm-hmm. So everybody has a talent. Everybody. All of our talents are different. But if we can accumulate all those talents together, then we have an organization that can't be beat. Because Operation Smile isn't successful because of just a surgeon or just an anesthesiologist or a nurse. It's successful because all these different people come together and share their talents. And then something special is created. Change never ever occurs because of one person. It just doesn't happen.
How do you select your patients in different countries around the world?
1,000 patients came in. You can do only 150 with the time and the supplies. How would you decide on which patient gets taken care of? There's no justice.
I would say go by the most serious case.
They're all serious.
So how do you do it?
There aren't a lot of doctors there that take care of cleft lip and cleft palate. There aren't a lot of anesthesiologists to put the patients to sleep. You see, in the greater majority of our world, there isn't the talent to take care of all the need that exists. I think we're going to have to start training people outside of the medical profession. You know, people to do technical things that we supervise and that we can work on and do well with them. It's already been done in different places in the world. And unless we change the model, then we're always going to not be able to reach all the people.
But isn't that risky to have non-medical
not if you do it in a very, very well-organized way. We have a group now in Guwahati in the state of Assam. We built a hospital there. And in the past 2.5 years, we've now operated on 12,000 children with clefts. Now, who are the caregivers now? Well, it started out with all just plastic surgeons volunteering. But then there was an oral surgeon who came and said, I really want to learn, so he worked side by side with us. Now he's done 1,500 cleft lips and cleft palates. He does a beautiful job. He knew a friend of his that really wanted to learn. So that friend of his was a dentist, not even an oral surgeon. And he came. He worked side by side with him for months. Now he's done 500 children with clefts and does a beautiful job. So I think if you have the digital skills and you have the artistic skills and the volume is high enough so that you can work with someone who really knows how to do it, you can learn how to do it.
But how do you ensure the quality and safety of these operations?
We have standards that we follow rigidly, that in order to put a child to sleep, you have to have the right instrumentation, you have to have the right equipment, you have to have the right skill sets of the people that are doing the work. That's a prerequisite. And until those people get credentialed, they're not allowed to operate by themselves. So everybody is taken care of with the same high quality that we would take care of them in any major institution. Let me give you an example. In the United States, in surgery, 1 out of every 18,500 children or people that go into surgery can die. In Operation Smile now, it's about 1 in 35,000 children or people will have a mortality. So Operation Smile is better than the best hospitals in the United States. Why is that? Because we put so much emphasis on quality and safety. And that's our mantra no matter where we go in the world. If we can't take care of a child with the same quality that we would take care of them in the best hospitals in the world, then we won't operate until we get that criteria.